It was a bright summer day at Buckingham Palace. The iconic changing of the guard ceremony had just concluded, leaving tourists buzzing with excitement as they snapped pictures and admired the grandeur of the palace gates. Amid the crowd, a young tourist named Ethan Grant stood out, not for his admiration of the historical site, but for his audacious plan to create a viral moment. What happened next, however, was far from what he had envisioned. Ethan, a social media enthusiast from the United States, had come to London with one goal: to create a video that would catapult him to online fame. He had heard countless stories about the stoic royal guards, known for their unwavering discipline and their ability to remain still, no matter the distractions around them. To him, they were the perfect subject for a prank. With his phone set to record and a mischievous grin plastered on his face, Ethan approached one of the guards stationed outside the palace. The guard, dressed in his immaculate red uniform and iconic bearskin hat, stood tall and motionless, a picture of discipline. Tourists around Ethan watched curiously, some even chuckling, as he began his antics. At first, Ethan's attempts to provoke the guard were relatively harmless. He made exaggerated faces, waved his arms dramatically, and even performed an awkward little dance in front of the silent figure. The guard, true to his training, remained unfazed, his gaze fixed straight ahead. This only emboldened Ethan, who mistook the guard's composure for weakness. As the minutes passed, Ethan grew bolder. He edged closer, making comments meant to elicit a reaction. "Do you ever smile?" he quipped, his voice dripping with mockery. The guard remained stoic, his professionalism unwavering. But the turning point came when Ethan crossed an invisible line, a line of respect that should never be breached. Deciding to up the ante, Ethan reached out as if to touch the guard's uniform. In an instant, the atmosphere changed. The guard, tasked not only with ceremonial duties, but also with maintaining the security and dignity of the palace, took a firm step forward. His voice, loud and commanding, rang out, "Step back!" "Get back from the go!" The crowd fell silent. The suddenness of the guard's reaction startled Ethan, who stumbled backward in shock. The commanding tone and assertive movement left no room for misinterpretation. This was no longer a prank. This was a serious breach of protocol. Ethan, realizing he had overstepped, tried to laugh it off, but the fear in his eyes was evident. The guard resumed his position, standing as still as before. But the message was clear. The royal guards may tolerate a certain level of antics, but they are not to be disrespected or provoked. Ethan, now visibly shaken, quickly fled the scene, his dreams of internet stardom replaced by a sobering realization of the consequences of his actions. The following day, news of the incident began to spread. Video footage captured by other tourists had already made its way online, sparking widespread discussions. The clip showed Ethan's initial mockery, the guard's composed reaction, and the eventual escalation. It didn't take long for the story to go viral, with viewers from around the world weighing in on the matter. Many condemned Ethan's behavior, calling it disrespectful and immature. "These guards are there to protect a historic institution," one commenter wrote. "They're not props for your social media stunts." Others expressed admiration for the guard's discipline and measured response. "He handled it perfectly," another viewer noted. "He didn't overreact, but made it clear that such behavior wouldn't be tolerated." Ethan, now a reluctant internet sensation, found himself facing backlash, not just online, but in real life. According to reports, he returned to Buckingham Palace the next day, not with his camera, but with an apology. Witnesses claimed he appeared genuinely remorseful, asking to speak with someone in charge to express his regret. While the palace declined to comment on the incident, the gesture hinted at a lesson learned the hard way. This event serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of respecting those in uniform, especially individuals entrusted with maintaining security and decorum in public spaces. The royal guards, often seen as tourist attractions, have a dual role. They are ceremonial symbols of the monarchy and trained soldiers responsible for ensuring safety. Their stoic demeanor is not an invitation for ridicule, but a testament to their rigorous training and dedication. Incidents like these also highlight a broader issue in today's social media-driven culture. The pursuit of viral content often blurs the lines of decency and respect. In the quest for likes, shares, and views, individuals sometimes forget the human element behind their content. Public figures, authority symbols, and even strangers can become unwitting participants in stunts designed to entertain an online audience. But as this story illustrates, such actions can have real-world consequences. As the days went by, Ethan's story became a cautionary tale. Schools and parents used the incident as an example to teach young people about respect and boundaries. Social media influencers also chimed in, reminding their followers to think twice before engaging in potentially harmful pranks. "It's not worth it," one popular content creator said in a video addressing the incident. Respect people, respect their roles, and remember that your actions have consequences. The royal guards, meanwhile, continued their duties with the same unshakable discipline that had made them famous. For them, this was just another day on the job, a job that requires immense focus and commitment. While they may appear unyielding, their role is far from easy. They endure long hours, unpredictable weather, and the constant scrutiny of a global audience, all while upholding the dignity of their position. For the tourists who visit Buckingham Palace, the guards represent more than just a photo opportunity. They are a living connection to centuries of tradition, a reminder of the history and values that define the British monarchy. Incidents like Ethan's prank may grab headlines, but they also reinforce the need to preserve the respect and reverence these figures deserve. In the end, Ethan's story is one of misjudgment, accountability, and hopefully, growth. While he may have started his journey seeking fame, he found something far more valuable, a lesson in humility and respect. And for those who watched his tale unfold, the message was clear. Some boundaries are not meant to be crossed, and the dignity of those who serve should never be taken lightly.